I lived in Hungary for 10 years, and then I moved with my mother to Sweden. And I grew up in Sweden, went through my education there, went to school, business school, and then my first job was in Germany. So I lived in Germany, was in France for a while. It was a multinational, and they moved me around. Was in US for a while as well. Along the way, I married an Australian girl, and
of course,
after 13 years in Europe, she one day looked at me and said, "Look, the weather is crap here, and I need help with the children. I want to move home." So we pulled up our pins and moved to Australia. I didn't drink much wine till I went to University Business School, and there during the last year of my education, there was a course that we had for 10 weeks, Friday afternoons for 4 hours, about wine studies. And the philosophy behind it from the university was that it was a private university that developed business leaders in Sweden. And they said, you are all going to be business leaders. You will have to entertain a lot in restaurants and so on. And you can't look like a fool when you're given a wine list. So we had the top sommelier from one of the best restaurants in Stockholm come in for 4 hours every Friday afternoon and taking us through different wine regions in the world. Then I didn't have much to do with wines for a year or two till my company bought a small business in Paris, in France, and they asked me to work there for a year. And the gentleman that we bought the business from had made a lot of money, and this was in 1982-83. And as you know, 1982 was a great wine year in France. And he spent part of his money on buying 10,000 bottles of wine.
Wow.
And he said to me one day, look, I'm buying these 10,000 bottles of wine and I'm getting really good prices. If you want to buy some, I'll add it to my order and you get the same prices. So as a young 25-year-old, I ordered 10 cases of wine. And that was the beginning of my wine collection.
That's a lot of wine.
For a 25-year-old, it was a fortune.
Was it? I'm assuming it's some kind of a mix, or was it some specific?
No, it was all Bordeaux.
Oh, that's too bad. Gosh, too bad you couldn't get anything good.
The most important thing is that you feel comfortable there, that you go in and have an open mind to what is going to be served and taste it and try to feel if it's something that you would like to drink more of. Sometimes I go into a tasting room and taste wines, and it could be that the wine I like the best is the cheapest one that they have. It's not price-driven. Personal tastes are not price-driven. Prices are often decided by other factors like scarcity of the wine or how old they are and so on, but it might not fit in with your personal taste. It could be that a $10 wine is giving you more satisfaction than a $100 wine. So there are no hard and fast rules, really. The important thing is that you do what you feel comfortable with and you say what you like and what you don't like. I have never seen a winemaker be upset for saying that, look, I prefer that one instead of that one.